Their first mistake was to build the galaxy's economy on this alien matter nobody understands. Next, they start using it to power these frickin' robots. And then someone begins a weapons research program underneath the largest city outside Earth. What could possibly go wrong, right? So now, with civilians missing, and prototype war machines on the rampage, right in the middle of the biggest evacuation in history. Someone has to slip in, clean up the mess, and keep their mouths shut. A freelancer. A fixer, they call it. That's me, Avalon Darrow, at your service.
How's that? That's better. Let's start that again. I'm Ryan Besson from the Pop Culturist. Tonight we are playing Matterfall. Completely skipped all that part. That's really annoying. And the camera's all fucked up too. God damn it. Tonight, not doing too crash up there, Ryan Besson. You're kinda fucking shit up. Zoom that bad boy. That's too much zoom. There we go. Put that down. Put that. Yeah, there we go. Nothing but mess tonight. Jess, why are your words spread really weirdly? That's part's confusing me. Alright, let's do this. Level 1. Rookie, freelancer, veteran. I'm gonna go freelancer. I mean, no way. Oh. Let's see what we got. Standard. Wait. That's weird. What about... Alright, face buttons, you get a menu. That's about it. That's weird. Okay. Interesting choice for buttons. Cool, so we're using the same sort of twin stick that we're used to for Housemarque games. Strike to stun enemies. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Stun. Now, let me know about the levels as well. I don't know how the levels will be going. Probably bring that down a smidge, actually. Ah, looks like it's just you and me, Jess. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little couple boost of people. How are we all? Pew, 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 pew. Whoop. Not a good start. I like this stun feature. This stun feature is cool. Because if it gets a little bit too crazy, you just stun a dude out. Ooh, grenades! Lob a grenade, the bounces. Okay. What's the price point on this? Ask Max. 25 bucks. $24.95 to be exact. Liam asks, what's this game? This game is called Matterfall. It's from the guys that made Resogun, Alienation, and I believe Dead Nation as well. And Nex Machina, which came out like a week or so ago. Not a week or so ago, like a month or so. Oh, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work either. There we go. Multiplier. Fuck. Alright, the controller yells at you now. Oh. I like that. That's gonna be my advantage. Shoom.
Multiplier lost.
Max says Nex Machina is amazing. I've never played it, funny enough. So I like. That's some good words. I didn't pick it up. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I can't remember what the price range on it was, but for some reason it just didn't ring out to me. Use Matter Jet to charge platforms. The sounds pretty cool. P Possess, I'm thinking about picking up Observer on the PC. What? Use Matter just to fill volumes. Okay. What is the Observer? I don't know what you're talking about. Can I shoot through these ones? Yeah. Look at that. I think it's going to have the same sort of combo base that where use Matter Jet to detonate bombs. All right, cool. I think it's going to have the same sort of combo building that we see in most, Housemarque games. All the voxels. Look at that. Look at me. Oh, voxels gone. Blade Runner the game, and that's Observer. That kind of intrigues me. Avoid the red matter. Boom. Betson ain't got time for you. Look at that. Slowly getting it. I believe Observer's coming to...
Overcharge
That's
ready.
so fucking loud out of my controller. Okay.
Overcharged. Multiplier up.
Voxels. Love it. That is the one incredible thing about the Housemarque games is they really know how to use...
Multiplier
Shut up. They really know how to use the...
0G. Multiplier down.
Oh, good start. Observer is a survival horror game played in a first-person perspective. It's set in 2084 Poland on the digital plague that cost thousands of lives. That actually sounds rad. Oh,
Multiplier
fuck.
lost.
Easy, easy. Oh, I was waiting. Ah, fuck.
Health low.
Might get it and stream a bit later. That sounds cool. Be sure to let us know at that PopC community when you do Mac. I'd be keen to check that. That sounds awesome. Rutger Howard. That why does that name ring a bell? Ah, fuck.
Multiplier up.
Oh, fuck.
Multiplier lost.
He's Roy Beta in Blade Runner. Oh, shit. Then, like, you might as well be playing Blade Runner, huh?
Health low.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Cardinal Rayrock in... Okay, that rings a bell.
Health low. Overcharge ready.
That guy. Done. Let's end that level. As I drink from my For the Players mug. Mmm. That not so subtle advertising. Nice. I like it. It feels interesting. The controls are a bit weird. It's kind of interesting using the triggers for it. But I guess that the whole idea of that, because that frees your thumb up to do shooting, which makes sense. Being a twin stick shooter, it makes perfect sense to have it all, everything mounted to the triggers and shoulder buttons. I'd have to look a little bit more into it, to be honest, because you have literally given me the first time I've ever heard about it, so that was cool. So how's everyone's week going so far? How's all the things? Okay, I bought it. Says back, and Joel's here. Joel, how you doing? Don't worry about that, Max. I have been known to purchase many games on an impulse. Hence, like, what's it called? What's the game we were playing last week? You know the one we literally played like a week ago. What was it called? Super Hot. That's the one. I'm really good, man. I've got we've got the Uncharted Lost Legacy code. That's down. That's not, well, it's not downloading now because we're playing games, but that'll be downloading. So we're playing that. I'll do my very best to steam run that. Speed run that. Not speed run it, but enjoy it, because I want to be able to talk about it on this week's For the Players. And with that airing, with that being recorded Saturday, and now even if it's only 10 hours long or whatever, I've still got to put my time in so I can get some thoughts going on for the Players. So obviously you'll hear all my thoughts and impressions on it come Monday. But reviews are looking strong so far for the game. What's it talking about? Oh god, I'm way too spacey as shit today. The Lost Legacy. Pretty keen as mustard to spend some time with that.
Multiplier up.
That's really loud out of the controller.
Multiplier lost. Overcharge ready.
But yes, Overwatch. Max, thank you for listing all the games that I've impulsively purchased, like Dying Light, Overwatch, and Super Hot.
Overcharge.
Yeah, reviews are quite positive, though 85-ish mark on Metacritic. Well, because, you know, that's the thing. Not very few outlets have it already. You know, in terms of the ones that already have it up, ready for
Multiplier.
What's it fucking called? We literally just said it a moment ago. For embargo, like as it is right.
Multiplier lost.
Sorry,
Overcharge
a lot
ready.
of crap got on stream for a second there. Yeah, I don't imagine a lot of outlets to sort of have had that bit of time with it, seeing it's only early days. But saying that, I think as we move over the next couple of days, we'll get a lot more reviews coming in. I think we'll probably see I imagine similar responses. I don't see it. What's that? So Joel adds, yeah, PlayStation Australia only sent pre-embargo codes to the major outlets. That makes sense. See, Australia is a much smaller market than the US, so you know there is a demand for that stuff here, but not in the same way the US has. Fuck.
Multiplier lost.
But yeah, we can't complain. Getting it, you know, a week early is great for us. That gives us some great time to spend with it, so we can have it for the players. Craig says, I have no idea what's going on. Craig, that's because you've been out of the world for a couple of days. Craig's been off sick. Oh, and I should mention, by the way, that with Craig off... Oh. With Craig... Fuck. With Craig off being... Because Craig has been off work sick for the last couple of days. Last I heard, he has no voice. So, the old Betson and potentially the Josh Saunders will be taking over the Mullet Show on Friday to bring that teen angst. Like, we're talking the angst of the late 90s, early 2000s. The sort of fought through that... what's the word I'm looking for? That the massive emo movement. Now, both Josh and I had very strong emo-ish times back in those days. You know, Josh with his dyed black hair and me just being a giant wuss. So, yeah, Jess probably should have told you, you know, but it didn't. So I sent the playlist through to Craig yesterday. Craig seems okay with it. I personally wanted to do an entirely new metal playlist because new metal is my shit. But he's like, no, we won't be playing metal, even the newest of metal, on your thing. Have to play Shakedown. Now, Jess, we will be taking requests, of course. So you can always call in.
Multiplier up.
Soundtrack's pretty pumping. Is that what the kids say? Pumping? Is it pumping? On fleek? Slipknot Iowa in full. Oh, good album. Really good album. Craig would... There is no way Craig would endorse or allow me to even do that. But what have I got so far? I've got... Ooh, there's some Papa Roach on there because they're pretty angsty. No, I tried to pick some slightly different ones, so not Last Resort. Even though it's an easy pick, I decided against it. I wanted to go with something a little bit different, so I think I went with Between Angels and Insects, or what's it called? What's the one I'm looking for? Broken Home. Any song that has a good set of like Broken Home, Daddy Issues, that's what we wanted. An example is, even though I personally hate the band, we got some Simple Plan in there. I can't stand them personally, but their song that brought them into notoriety was a song called Perfect, which was all about you know, the guy talking to his dad like, hey, you know, him just being a whinge about his dad, really.
Overcharge
And
ready.
I think one of the key contributors to teen angst, especially in that time, was some Sweet Daddy Issues. I myself didn't have any daddy issues, but the music I listened to did. Is that the Maiden song? No, Blood Brothers is another Papa Roach song from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Now, I don't see that as angsty, though. Like, there's a particular thing that we're after.
Multiplier up.
killer track though, don't get me wrong. Which is Infest. We have Infest we can play in full. What about the Clash? Asked Justin. Yeah, hell yeah. The Clash is angsty as shit.
Multiplier up.
Now, of course, you can always head over to the mullet, facebook.com/the mullet show, because Craig will no doubt be making one of his little statuses that he does. And you can comment your requests in there, and we'll make sure we'll play them on the show.
Multiplier down.
Man, I'm not horrible at this game. I'm not awesome either, am I? I'm not doing too crash hard. Oh, the multiplier is pretty solid. Checkpoint. Yeah, the Clash, the Cure, I think would be pretty angsty as well. Even the devs can't get the platinum for this game. That shouldn't be a badge of honor. That should be totally a bad thing. That sounds horrible. If anyone, they should be able to do it. Oh, that didn't work out too well. Oh, well, whatever.
Multiplier up.
It's pretty much pew pew the game. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, it still works. Fuck you, do what I want. Oh, I've already been there, haven't we? But well, because Craig is here. Craig is here in the chat now, so you can throw your suggestions to him now, and he can take note.
Multiplier
fuck.
down. Multiplier down.
Look at that. It was beautiful. Give me that health. Down with the sickness. Down with this isn't... yeah, I guess, like, sort of towards the end where he does that little no mummy spiel. That's pretty angsty. I'll give you that. But that hits some interesting subject matter. And if the old mullet is happy to post that or play that, I think we could be alright.
Please get me out of here.
Yeah, I was talking about the rage rant, which is cut from the radio edit, which makes sense because it is pretty much insinuating child abuse, so that makes sense why that would want to be cut out. I could play the Richard Cheese cover. You could, but the problem is, Craig, the cover with the although I do enjoy the Richard of the Cheese, it does take all the angst out by changing the tone. And that is a concern. We can't lose the angst. Pardon me, it's about directly to the microphone.
Multiplier up.
You know what? I'm going way better at this than I thought I would. Snaps the Betson.
Multiplier up.
Well, I guess if that counts as your request, Jess. Yeah, but like the difference with Weird Al though, like that song is it's the angry white boy poker. Like it perfectly encapsulates what I'm trying to like the theme of what we're trying to do. And what was that other teen angst song? Not teen angst. There was that other angry white boy song that we were talking about. You showed me the video for that one time. Was it by Beck? No, it wasn't Beck. It was Ben Folds.
Multiplier up.
×9. Dang. Go Betson. Drink from product placement mug. That 1.2 million. I did good, I think. I think I did good. What's the leaderboards like? I'm 401st. Fuck. I'm pretty happy with that. No, it's not Loser. Although Loser is kind of angsty, I guess. No, it was... Craig, what was it called? Rockin' the Suburbs. I think that's the one, yeah. Oh, bit of slowdown there. That's weird. What's happening over here on the Facebooks? Teenage Dirtbag is certainly on the list. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Survivor? You're now free. Better than 405, says Rock Mummy. I don't know what you're referring to. Civil Servant. Look at all them popping them trophies. As our friends over at the Explosion Network would say, plat plat. Going to send you one on Facebook you'll laugh at.
Multiplier up.
Oh, you're sending me on Facebook, Jess. I thought you were sending it through to Craig. Can't read Facebook and play games. Who do you think I am? Some sort of millennial?
G.
The controller has been yelling at me constantly, Joel, and it's super loud. So I'm surprised it hasn't picked up on the microphone yet.
Multiplier up.
And it's the same voice as Resogun. So to me, from a not experienced perspective, this probably to me feels more of a Resogun sequel than I don't know. I guess is not playing Nex Machina. Does that sort of feel more like a
multiplier lost?
Does that sort of feel more like a Resogun sequel?
Overcharge ready.
I like this phasing through shit. That's kind of cool. I'll put it in the community if you'd rather, says Jess. Yeah, you can do that. I'll look at it later. Even Sony also, PlayStation Australia also did give us a copy of Super Stardust on VR. Didn't play it. Not for any particular reason, just didn't. I probably should play it, but I need to find more reasons to pull out the VR, and I guess by playing a game that we were given I never did anything with is probably a good idea.
Thank you so
No worries. You're gonna give me any goodies? Nope. Alright, you suck. Regret saving you. What's this do? Cool. Alright, done. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, Joel. I'll use your Housemarque knowledge.
Overcharge. Multiplier up.
Boom. Look at that Vox. What's the game I'm thinking of? Dead Nation. Was Dead Nation made by Housemarque?
Multiplier lost.
Bing. Shotgun! Fuck yeah. Let's put that down there. Yeah, Dead Nation was Housemarque. Beautiful.
Health low.
Loved me Dead Nation. I remember getting Dead Nation free with the old PlayStation outage back in 2011. Even though I'm pretty sure like... And then I remember buying it again on the Vita.
Health low.
Yeah, give me them healths.
Health low.
Wow, I was doing so well. Doing so damn well. Ruined. Balls. Pretty sure I got LBP and Infamous. Yeah, I got Infamous and Dead Nation, I remember, right? Because the Little Big Planet did interest me. I'm not that sort of creative gamer. Infamous, because it was fucking awesome. Well, there was 4 options, wasn't there? 5 options. There was 5 options and you could pick 2. Little Big Planet, Infamous, Dead Nation, and... what was the other one? Jeez. What was it? Oh, I don't know. And that outage like sucked super wang. So I remember that was right in my peak Call of Duty playing with one Max, one Be Possessed. We played a lot of it back in the day. And was it out for like 3 weeks or something? It was crazy. I'm so glad we'll never see like something like that again.
Shotgun.
Wipeout. Oh, damn. Why didn't I pick up Wipeout? That's a poor effort on my part. Yeah. It was around a month. It happened after a month I first got my PS3. Ah, dang. That's a horrible way to get into the PlayStation, the PS3 ecosystem.
Multiplier up.
I have so many fond memories of the PS3. Like, crazy amount of fun memories. It's hard to like think like would it be my favorite console of all time? No, it would be my favorite PlayStation. I don't know, like it has this like in terms of is it my favorite PlayStation console of all time? Sort of, because I remember it being the one that I bought entirely with my own money. The first console I ever did. Well, the PS2 I did, you know, the old Christmas, you know, parents contributed and all that garbage. Fuck.
Multiplier lost. Health low.
Not my favorite console, says Joel, but has some of my favorite games for sure. Yeah. Well, seeing as that it was like a 10-year console generation, and I played it for pretty much all of that. Like I didn't get a PS3 at launch. Sorry, a PS4 at launch. I remember getting the PS3 I bought was the Metal Gear Solid Liberty. What the? Guns of the Patriots. That's the one. The Guns of the Patriots combo pack thing. It was with the old 40 gig model.
Thank you so much.
I have oddly specific memories of getting that console. Ugh. Isn't that crazy to think at the time 40 gig would have been enough? Like, granted, it didn't take me long until I upgraded it until the I think I went and bought like a 500 gig hard drive, or the, you know, the old laptop ones. Bing.
Multiplier up. Overcharge ready. Multiplier up.
That damn Shuhei.
Shotgun. Multiplier up.
Dang. Oh, balls.
Multiplier up. Overcharge ready.
Shuhei's the only one to blame, of course. No one else.
Multiplier down. Multiplier down. Overcharge. Grenade.
Sorry about the silence. I'm getting all super focused. What I'm really curious about is what the size of these Xbox One X 4K patches are going to be. Like, games are already giantiferous. And when you're adding quote-unquote real 4K textures or whatever,
Multiplier down.
like, that's going to be some gnarly downloads or some gnarly installs. And it still only comes with a sorry, a 1 terabyte hard drive. You really think they'd put a 2 in there? They did it with the 1S. But once again, cost, that thing is already pretty fucking expensive. So adding a, dicks. Well, if anyone, Jess, you could probably ask Lee, what are the cost differences between a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte hard drive at cost?
Multiplier up. Overcharge ready. Multiplier up.
At EB Games, $4 million. Dude, that is true. EB Games do charge an unnecessary amount between a 500 and a, between a 500 and a 1 terabyte model. Like, it's actually a little bit insane, the difference between the costs. I remember when my stepfather, he was...
Grenade.
My mum decided that she wanted to buy my stepfather a PS4 because he came over here at Christmas and was like, I really dig that shit. I want one.
Multiplier down.
And she was like, oh, which one do I get him? Do I get him the 1 terabyte? I'm like, doesn't matter, Mum. What we can do is we'll just buy a like $80, whatever, get yourself a new bigger hard drive. Rad. Joel says, considering to buy the HD as a single unit is only about $30 difference. That's true. Oh, nice. I have one of the first things I do on any console that in any of my PlayStations, like the the PS3, my original fat one, which sits there, which gave me that sweet yellow light of death, and fucked itself. And then the slimline one, and now the PS4 original, and now the PS4 Pro. Every single one of them has had a sweet new hard drive. There's no reason to keep that small one. Now, it's a boss fight. This is gonna suck, I'm sure. Alright, I'm gonna get some grenade action going on. Yeah. This may not be as hard as I originally thought. Now, I'm not having the greatest time. Not having the worst time either. Oh, that was a bad idea. Far out. Can't yell too loud, baby, in the next room sleeping. So if you go with standard starter, the formatted to Xbox settings, the cost price will be at $79 for 1 terabyte. So, and for 3, and super expensive for 4. So the short answer is there's not quite a substantial difference between them. Certainly not what EB Games were charging.
How low? Shotgun.
Dang. To be honest, this is a conversation that Lee needs to be here for. That is true. We can always change the conversation, though. For some reason, we got stuck into a hole about hard drive size. Don't know why. Oh, PS3. That's right. Good times. Good times, that PS3. This game's fun. Takes a lot of concentration, though, so there's not a lot of room for chatting. But, we do, as I mentioned, we do have that code for Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. How are you finding the playstyle? Asked Jess. It's good. I thought it would be tough to sort of get it going with the back touch. Not the back touch. What are they called? The triggers. But no, it's surprisingly it makes sense. It's quite intuitive. Yes, the right stick is still for shooting. So it has the twin stick basics that you've come to expect, but it's got this cool little side platformy thing going on. It's all sort of about stringing the combos together of
Shotgun.
What are you saying, Jess? Sorry, let me just...
Grenade.
Oh, it's not giving me much breathing room.
Overcharge ready. Overcharge.
I kind of feel I probably should have saved that overcharge a little bit longer, but... Takes that initial punch out of the way.
Shotgun.
And that's the problem that I'm having.
Grenade. How low? How low?
No! Just says that in the interview I watched said it was a twin stick shooter. Don't know if that answers your question. So one of Housemarque's staples and skill sets is the twin stick shooter. So it's considered a staple of them at this point. They'd be silly not to include it in one of their games. Although I would kind of like to see what Housemarque can do outside of these. This giant robo bug's annoying me already. It's one of the, Joel says, yeah, I'm pretty sure every game they've done has been a twin stick shooter. I have reason to believe the same, but I think it comes down to, you know what you do well, and do it well.
Grenade. Shotgun. Grenade. Overcharge ready.
I banked that overcharge, I think.
Grenade. Shotgun. Health low. Health low.
God damn it. It's like 5 attempts now. That's very quiet tonight in that chat. I guess it's it just me, or did I get a haircut? I did get a haircut. I shaved off. I got a trim with all the mullet gone. So it's this nice spiky do going on. And I did it just after last week's for the players. So with that going up Monday. Nobody knew. Ah. Oh, calm down, Dad.
Shotgun.
Okay, so Josh is kind of mad at me. So we received the code yesterday. Fuck. Buddy, hey man, how you liking it? What difficulty on? How is everyone? I am on the medium difficulty because I'm garbage. Kind of wish I went to the low one. Getting the shit kicked out of me by this giant bug. Now Josh is, as I was saying, Josh is mad at me. We got the code. Now normally what I'm good at is I put, when we ever get a code for release, I put it on the Pop Culturist account, so that way we can all play it. Me being excited for this just went onto PS4, and as I finished it, I went, oh fuck! I put it on my account, not the Pop Culturist account. So
Shotgun. Grenade.
So I feel really bad, and I did offer to buy it for Josh, but I think he's having more fun being pissy at me. Which is fine. I'm sure being pissy at me is like well fun. So. Hey, Admarcus, I remember you. Let's go. Oh, fuck! I'm getting my fucking ass handed to me. But that's all right. I put the Lost Legacy, as I said, the Lost Legacy code has arrived. That's been put onto the onto the PopC account. So
Shotgun.
I do need some super healing.
Grenade. Overcharge ready.
Buddy says, I'm pumped for Uncharted. Dude, I am crazy pumped. So we're very lucky to be able to get it nice and early, which I'm very grateful for.
Grenade. Health low.
You think? Buddy says 8-hour campaign on normal. Sweet.
Health low.
I played much poor games for shorter periods of time, so happy with that. How long have I been playing this for? About an hour.
Health low. Overcharge.
Yeah, about as long as this stream's going, so. The stream started at 8, Jess.
Low. Overcharge ready.
I have no idea what's going on. Dude, I've spent majority of this game not really quite sure what's going on. The answer is a lot of voxels.
Overcharge ready. Grenade.
Kicking my ass.
Shotgun. Overcharge.
Popping the trophies, Bart. I like that. Oh, what?
Grenade. Health low. Overcharge ready.
Let's be finished on time for everybody's golf, says Buddy. Hell yeah, I'm actually oddly keen for that game, which would be cool. Buzz, what do you think of Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice? I think it's fucking fantastic. It's incredible use of sound design, really cool idea for a story. It's walking simulator-esque, but not in a negative way, that's for sure. in hindsight, I kind of wish I streamed it just because it's cool. But at the same time, it's just awesome. Now, I hope this has some sort of scaling difficulty, because I'm not going to be able to just stay here and play this for fucking hours.
Shotgun. Overcharge raid. Health low.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Ah, dang.
Health low.
Use your overcharge when it's available. I understand the overcharge was there, saving it for the big sort of battle. Walking Simulator, get Star Wars Battlefront. Is there many people playing that anymore? I think we talked about this the other day, Admiroth. I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
Grenade.
On a good note, though, this game is straight up kicking my ass, but I feel that every loss is my fault. I don't feel that I am...
Shotgun.
I don't feel that the game is fucking me around anyway. Like, I certainly feel that
Grenade.
I guess everything is earned. Probably is the wrong word I'm looking for, but what I am finding difficult though is the timing of the speed dash. I don't know what it's its recharge always seems a little off.
Health low. Health low. Shotgun. Overcharge ready. Grenade. Health low. Health low.
Who's the bastard that hasn't liked this yet? Oh, the video. Oh. It's nice of you for liking it. Well, the game goes 8 hours, so really not the long compared to a lot of other games, so I don't think the walking would get. I was talking about Senua, yeah. Bring out the third party this time. Yeah. There's obviously something I'm missing. Like it's as I said, the game is, to its credit, when you get beaten, it is your fault. So there's obviously something I'm missing. Either I'm not using my overdrive enough correctly. I'm not doing this this little slide dive thing, the speed. There's something I'm not doing right.
Shotgun. Grenade. Overcharge ready.
Let's overcharge these motherfuckers.
Shotgun. Grenade. Shotgun. Grenade. How low? Overcharge ready.
Joel says, Admiral says, for some reason I'm having flashbacks of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'm having some sweet, almost wanting to rage quit moments. Joel, do you know the origins of Crash Bandicoot and Naughty Dog? Ask Ryan, he'll tell you. Joel made up a really great scenario this afternoon about how Naughty Dog came up with Crash Bandicoot. Oh, sorry, how Naughty Dog came up with their name. I'll let him put that in the chat. I'll get credit where credit deserves. Not a good start. Fuck this game. I'm yet to officially rage quit on a stream, and I don't think today's that day yet. But it is incredibly frustrating, and I want to fucking kill this boss.
Shotgun. Overcharge ready.
Buddy, I'm not. I'm close. I have no idea how you would have made the decision to do this on veteran or whatever. I think you're crazy.
Health low.
Lee says, better for the microphone before it's thrown across the room in a fit of rage. I don't get violent when I get mad. I get internally angry. Inside right now, straight up fuming. And the problem is, because I want to get this done, I'm sure it's opening me up to more mistakes. Because I should be, you know, planning and being sensible in terms of judging the jumps, etc. But I'm not. I'm just full of anger. Not me. Thanks, Admiral.
Overcharge ready. Overcharge. Overcharge ready. Overcharge.
You're getting overcharged. Oh, I like this. I like the Star Wars references. Feeling it a lot. It's good.
Overcharge ready. Overcharge.
We did it! We did it! Oh. Took me 3 minutes on that attempt. Big up. Oh. Buddy had the answer all along. He didn't say spam the guy with your overcharge. Feels good. See, this is why I didn't let my anger almost got the best of me, almost. But I kept it together, I held it strong, and I got on the other side. Also I took was a fat chronic blunt, snoochie boochies. A big fatty bombaddy blunt. They're still behind me? Yeah, they're still there. They're old Jan Sign Bob figures, those ones. And they're more outside age. Oh. Oh. Ooh, now we're outside. I like this. Doobie snacks.
Multiplier up. Multiplier lost.
Awesome. Enjoy, people. Good luck, Ryan. Thank you, buddy. Mwah. Food and second half of the footy weight. Now, buddy, you are going to PAX before you jump off. You are going to PAX, yeah? Because we need to. I think we should get some collab going on. So we know a lot of good people are making their way to PAX, and I think we could do like almost a super pod of some sort, or a super.
Overcharge ready.
And we could do, you know, for the platinum explosion culture. Sort of a combination of all our shows all jammed together. I think that would be really cool.
Multiplier lost.
I'll also be in Melbourne for my wedding. Congratulations, man, in advance. Holy fuck. Being married's pretty damn cool. Just saying. Big fan of it. Matterbomb spawning. Because I know our good buddy Paul from Player 2, he is also getting married very soon. Like I'm talking like 3 weeks away. Because we were trying to organize a time. Yeah, we were trying to organize time to do Player 2 content with him, but he's straight up getting all married.
Multiplier up.
Just the once, Admiral. Just the once. Just the ones to my knowledge is what I should.
Multiplier down. Multiplier lost.
Yeah, just ones to my knowledge.
Multiplier up. Multiplier lost.
Try the suit on for the first time on Saturday. Ooh, that's the man wedding dress. Get excited, man. What's let's get the pop fashion culturists. How are we suiting up? What are we looking at?
Multiplier up.
I think I was wearing a nice a grey suit, if I remember right.
Multiplier
I don't know.
lost.
All I know is I was thinner then, so I don't even wear that suit anymore. We're going in drag.
Multiplier up.
Speaking of drag, I have a lot of friends that are really getting into this RuPaul's Drag Race. No idea what it is. Like, I know it's a show about drag queens. Tailored tux with bow tie, all black and white, wingtip shoes, 50s. Dude, buddy, you sound like a boss. That sounds awesome. Condragulations. Yeah, he'll be wearing the sweetest lady underpants, what are they called? Panties and things. Lingerie. That's the word I wanted. I'm pretty sure it's all on stand. I'm pretty sure.
Multiplier up. Multiplier up. Multiplier up.
It's like America's Next Top Model for drag. Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
Multiplier down. Multiplier
So it's
down.
like is it like America's favorite? Oh yeah, yeah. Bye, buddy. Let's see. Nice lace French cut. Oh, I thought where I was going with that. I threw myself off. I remember now. Oh, that's cool. You know.
Multiplier up.
So many things going on the screen at once. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all.
Multiplier up.
Oh well, it's time for me to leave. Goodbye, Ryan, and good luck. And remember, don't fuck it up. And see there what I did. I think Admiral's busting out all these references that I just don't get. But thanks for joining us once again, Admiral, and we'll see you on the Discords.
Multiplier up. Multiplier down.
we got ourselves a new enemy type. Oh, new whatever the fuck.
Multiplier up.
Please, get me out of here.
Sasha. This RuPaul seems to be a bit of an interesting. Oh, hello, Shield Man. How do I?
Multiplier down.
Okay.
Multiplier down. Multiplier down. Shotgun. Multiplier lost.
I don't think because I'm not on the Discord I don't want to speak to you fine folks. It's just another chat I'd need to watch throughout the day and probably not get anything done. Joel, what I essentially do is I turn the notifications of Discord off, and then I check it every couple of hours. That's about it. It's the only way I do it. Because if I get the notifications, the amount of these fuckers talk to each other, man, I would never get anything done. And I would get in so much trouble in the workplace. I think annoying is not the word I would use. It just baffles me that you guys have all the time to do it, to talk on it. But I guess the big difference is you guys don't all have jobs like I do where they fucking strap you to a desk and you have to do X amount of things and all this garbage. So we all know that Chris Conway works for his sweet self, so he's all good.
Multiplier up.
Okay, if the notifications can be turned off, I may give it a go. Just send me the invite URL. Come join the Discord party.
Multiplier up. Overcharge.
I'm oddly enjoying it now. There's finally like a chat that interests me. Like there's an Overwatch one, there's a Destiny one. I'm like, yeah, they're a thing. But then someone made a Game of Thrones chat, and I'm like, yeah, now I'm in. Now I'm feeling it. Let's talk about it. As do I, except for retail once a week.
Multiplier up. Multiplier up.
I think I just got myself a... Yeah, you want channels, you have the power to make channels. I'm aware of that, but then it's kind of like, well, what do I want to talk about? It's like, really, I don't have all that interesting things to say most of the time, so...
Multiplier up. Multiplier down. Multiplier up. Zero G. Multiplier down. Multiplier down. Multiplier down.
I just share stuff and I've shared on everything else. I do like it though. I think I do I don't regret my fuck Discord stance originally, because I think that was a valid stance to have, because I'd never heard of it before, and that's how, you know, you should respond to all things you don't understand. Am I right? Am I right?
Multiplier down.
So my initial thoughts on this, it's fun. It's certainly addictive. It's more of what you'd want from Housemarque, to put it simply. If you know what Housemarque make, you know what you're getting into. And I think that, is that a bad way? Not in any stretch.
Multiplier down.
The platforming is certainly an awesome new addition. And how would you okay, here we go. And how would you sell it to someone who is clueless? So essentially, Jess wants me to do her job for her as she works in games retail.
Multiplier
It is a side-scrolling dual-stick shooter, a platformer. So it's essentially kind of very reminiscent to old I guess old shooty platformers from like back in the day. Like it does have that very old school platform feel, but you know it's incredibly beautiful. It runs 1080p on the PS4 Pro, 60 frames. And the $25 pretty much is a good selling point as well. Yeah, it's a great little action platformer. Probably the best way to put it. Ask whether they've played other, you know, Housemarque games, and go from there. Also, you do 10-day returns. Yeah, apparently it's not a very long game. Only a good couple of hours, and because I'm garbage, it took me a lot longer. Fuck. Oh, hello, what are you?
Multiplier down.
Ugh.
Multiplier up. Multiplier down. Multiplier up. Zero G.
Oh, hey, there's a man. Let's save the man. Strike, cause, miss, Matterfall, isn't it? Cool. Hey, now I missed the start where they introduced Avalon out of curiosity. Their gender is. That's because developers said they took inspiration from Metroid. That's the example I'm trying to point out. I couldn't. When I was thinking of an old school side. It's very Metroid-esque. So the narrator of the opening cinematic was female. So I would say it's safe to assume that Avalon is a woman in the same vein of Samus. So that's my
Multiplier down. Multiplier lost.
I would say at this the main character of this is of the vagina. So I guess I think you may have created your own selling point there, Jess, by saying that it's Metroid-esque. Now it's certainly it's not a Metroidvania in terms of the backtracking and whatnot, but it is certain. I would certainly say it is Metroid inspired.
Multiplier up. Multiplier up. Multiplier down.
Especially from Gunstar Heroes. No idea.
Multiplier up.
Sup, jerk? Up.
Multiplier up. Multiplier up.
Guitar Hero.
Multiplier down.
Love it. Speaking of Guitar Hero, I would like to very much do a rock band night at some point. Now, I myself, big fan of rock band, love it a lot. I would like to play it all the time. And I know that yourself, Jess, and your husband would love to come. Because, like, look, Jess, to be honest, I am feeling the Guitar Hero influences. So I think that's probably most accurate. Silver Boo. Lee's 100% keen. So Lee's loving the game. That's good. $25. Pick her up. Tastes like for the players. Now, by the way, if you guys do want merch, we can make it happen. Well, it's settled. You and Josh take your own instruments into the Malt Studio and tomorrow and jam your playlist. We could. Josh can play guitar and bass. I know how to play drums. Neither of us can sing. I think we got this. What? Well, Lee is super keen for Rock Band, Jess, because he bought that thing for cheap as shit and he's had no one to play with. And he doesn't have the hundreds of songs of DLC that I have. So he just wants to play more songs. He did opera. That's interesting. That is a very interesting bit of news.
Multiplier up.
Oh, Lee comes out of the shadows with a bombshell. That's okay. Half the artists on the radio don't know how to sing either. Depends. Do you mean the talk show host? What the?
Multiplier up.
Oh, she did Oprah for 12 months. Now I get it now. That would also be pretty cool if you had done Oprah for 12 months.
Shotgun. Grenade. Multiplier down. Multiplier up.
I am enjoying this the more I play it, though. The controls do begin to feel second nature. They begin to feel comfortable. As I said, and it does feel rewarding. It feels, yeah,
Overcharge ready.
natural. As I was saying.
Multiplier up. Multiplier down.
Checkpoint. See, the game does look fantastic. As I said, like we're playing on the Pro right now, so now to this game, it isn't running at any sort of 4Ks. It's using the power of the Pro to run at 1080p at 60 frames. And I think that's on the standard PS4 standard PS4, it's running at 900p to 60 frames. I think this game certainly benefits more from the frame rate boost than it would with the resolution. So, to its credit, pretty stoked about that.
Multiplier up.
So this stream itself, it is probably, I think it's streaming at 720, 60 frames. So you may not be able to see it in all its beautiful glory, but it's very pretty.
Multiplier down. Multiplier lost.
Ah, balls.
Multiplier up. Multiplier lost.
then down says it does take a lot of concentration, so it's probably it's a difficult game to stream because I got to somehow keep talking to you fine folk and concentrate on the game. But we only have a couple of minutes left. As normal, we'll finish it up at 10 o'clock. We're almost there. I'll see if I can finish this level at least. And then we'll finish it up there.
Multiplier up. Multiplier lost.
That was a bad idea. Oh, God.
Multiplier up.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that was scary. I feel bad. Still yet to watch the screenplay show. I've watched watch their YouTube channel, watch their Facebook stuff. How is the show? Is it in the same vein as Good Game and?
Multiplier down. Multiplier up.
Let's see. Lee using the TV to play PS. Lee, what a jerk. Don't know about live, but they do, so haven't played later. I feel like the bad guy from Iron Man 2.
Multiplier up.
And Ryan is it's super similar to Good Game. Is that a good thing though? Well, I guess if you want a Good Game, you get to host from Good Game, right?
Down. Multiplier down.
See, what I do truly miss though is Good Game Pocket. Good Game Pocket was fucking fantastic.
Multiplier lost.
That was part of my daily routine. Every day I would come home, I'd get on the couch. I'd watch Good Game Pocket because that shit was funny as fuck. I would do some giggling, and that would be about it. It's good to know that we'll still see a Nick Boy around, or Nick is just he would be known now. I met him at PAX 2 years ago or something. It was really cool. Good dude. And we met Goose at RTX. And I met Barjo at EB Expo 2 years ago. And we stood in line next to Hex at Supernova. She was buying, her and Pierreth were buying food. Didn't want to interrupt them because they will look like they will look. Isn't Pocket still a thing though? No, it is not. Pocket got shut down. Without Nick Boy, it ain't the same.
Multiplier up. Multiplier lost. Shotgun.
Spawn point is, yeah, that's correct. So spawn point is still a thing.
Shot grenade.
But you know, I think a lot of the fan base of Good Game has gone over to spawn to just screenplay. And for those that don't know, we, as in Josh and I, we made an appearance on Spawn Point. When, funny enough, with, as I said, with Goose at RTX. We were at the Nintendo booth. We had just had our meeting with Nintendo PR. Had some hands-on with the Switch. Yeah, and you can get to see our faces on the television.
Multiplier up.
It would have been. Oh shit! When was RTX? I'm pretty sure it's on their website.
Multiplier lost.
This level seems to be going on for fucking ever.
Multiplier up.
Or it may be one. It was either on the episode
Multiplier
or
lost.
on their, because they have like a, it's like a what's it called? An ABC3 app or something. As I realized I was burping to the microphone again.
Health low.
Yeah, go hunt it down. I have reason to believe it's on the ABC app. Still not as cool as serving Hamish and Andy coffee. That's true. Man, I've done a bunch of cool shit on television. No, I think about it. Hamish and Andy are lovely dudes. Lovely, lovely dudes.
I thought I would die there.
What were you in hospital for, Jess?
0G.
Oh, I think my little man's awake. Can hear him chatting away.
Health low.
Dead. I'm gonna call it there, I think. This is epic, and have a cool stream. Thanks, Static. Appreciate it, man. We're just about to wrap it up, actually. I've been playing for about 2 hours now. And I kind of want to just, you know, finalize my thoughts on this bad boy. So, this is Matterfall from by Housemarque. It's pretty much all the cool things. Crohn's and anorexia. Oh, dang. That's really not a cool combination, man. Learn something new about chess. Oh. I've got this game downloading now. Fuck yeah, Stanek. You are really going to enjoy it. So if you do like Housemarque's games, like Resogun, like Alienation, like Nex Machina, it's more of the same in the best way. You will get all that twin stick shooting action that you love. You'll get the same voice that yells at you from the controller. The big difference with this one is it has a lot more platforming elephants. A lot of more platforming elephants. Platforming elements to it, which kind of adds a little bit of kind of jump speed and precision. I find myself, rather than sort of running, you know, statically across left and right, I'm jumping. I'm taking up a lot more 360 degree space. I probably that's not the correct way to refer to it, but I'm really enjoying it. It looks stunning. It's that same awesome voxel effects that we get from many of the other Housemarque games. While I sit here and bullshit though, what do you guys think of it so far? If you've spent the last 2 hours, probably the last 2 hours with me, let me know what you think. Static says, I love Housemarque. I will sub and like. I have Alienation, Detonation, and Nex Machina. Excellent, man. Thank you so much for subbing, by the way. Yeah, we've played Detonation, Alienation. Haven't played Nex Machina yet. I don't know why I didn't jump out for it, but I think I might have to pick it up. Now, just so you know, by subbing, Monday, we are going to have a stream of The Lost Legacy. Thanks to PlayStation once again. I should mention, PlayStation Australia did also give us this copy of Matterfall. So we do have a copy of The Lost Legacy, and we'll be streaming that for about 20 minutes. You know, the embargo rules, 20 minutes on Monday night at probably 8 p.m. So get excited for that. But yeah, look, I loved it. It's really, really good. I'm going to keep playing at it. Static says cool. Pretty stoked for The Lost Legacy. Anyway, I'm going to finish it up there. Because, Jess, you have anything to say? Joel's heading out. Bye, Joel. Thank you so much for hanging around. Not noting that one down too. So Jess is trying to keep us organized because we kind of just say things and never really back them up. So she's using that to keep us in line, which is cool. Making us, what's the word I'm looking for? Taking ownership of what we say. But anyway, I'm Ryan Betson. This is the Pop Culturist. We just streamed Matterfall. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you on the next one.